Hey there. Welcome to the home stretch of the My Immortal quarantine reading. We've only got a few more days of this. It's making me it's making me a little sad actually. But I'm also really excited because I have another fantastic guest today. Deb Zep is going to bring us a little chapter 41. And Deb is an incredible musician, beautiful singer. She performs solo. She also performs with BZ Douglas, who you might remember from chapter 21. And they perform as BZ both fantastic artists, and I definitely suggest you check them out. And yeah, just gonna let her do her thing. Take it away, Deb Zep.
Chapter 41. Author Note. To everyone who keeps flamin' diz get s liff, I bet you probably I don't know who Gerard Way is. You're probably all preps and posers. No way someone hacked into me account in November and they put up my last chapter, but now there is a new one. I'm sorry for not updating G for a while, but I've been really busy. I'm trying to finish the story before the new movie comes out. I'm going on vacation 4 months. I won't be back until about 2 weeks. OMFG, Draco is so hot in all the pics for the new movie. I wanted them to put a cameo by Gerard Way. LOL, he should play Draco. If you flame, it'll slip my riz. Raven, you rock, girl. Have fun in England. XXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXX When I woke up I was in a strange room. I looked around. I was wearing the same outfit I had when is performing with X Black's X Tier X. I looked around confusedly. It was Denosa's office, but it looked different. On the wall was a pic of Marilyn Manson. Just imagine that he is an 80s gothic band too, okay, because he is more old than Panic at the Disco or MCR. There was also a gothic black Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing eyeliner and black clothes. On it said 1980. OMFG! I'm back in Tim again! I screamed loudly. Suddenly, Satan. This is actually Voldemort for photo reference. Voldemort was wearing a black leather Jackson, black tight jeans, and fishnet pants. He looked so sexy. I almost had an orgy. OMFG, Anobi, are you okay? He asked gothically. Yeah, I'm okay, for your information, I snapped sexily. OMG, am I dead? Because I remember I had jumped in front of the bullet from James' gun. I also remembered seeing Draco do it with Snap. I guessed that when I had slit my wrists, I had went back in time instead of dying. I knew I could go forward in time if I found a time toner or the time machine. You're not dead, Satan reassured suicidally as he smoked a cigarette sexily and smoke came all over his face. You're a vampire, so you can't die from a bullet. Come on now, let's go see how Harry's dad is doing. I know that the real reason I didn't die from the bullet was because I was from the future. WTF? James almost shot Lucius, I said indignantly. I knew that James had really been possessed, but I didn't want him to know I knew. Yeah, I know, but he had a headache. He was under a lot of stress, Satan reasoned evilly. I guess that's okay, I said, because James hadn't really shot Lucian. Also, I know that Lucian would now have 2 arms instead of 1. I walked seductively outside with Satan. Sudden I saw a totally sexy gothic bi guy. He had bleached blonde hair with black streaks up to his ears, and he was wearing gothic black eyeliner, a black Green Day shirt. It showed Billy Joel with blonde hair since it was the 80s, black Congress shoes, and black baggy pants. He walked in all sexily like Gerard Way in the video for I Don't Three You Like I Did Yesterday, and you could see a black tear on his face like the women in that video. Hey, he said all quietly and gothically. Who the fuck is that? I asked angrily, 'cause I did not know him. This is Hedwig, said Voldemort. He used to be an X-Black's X-Tier X, too, but he had to drop out 'cause he broke his arm. Hey, Hedwig, I said seductively, even though I was not trying to be. LOL, hi, Anobi, he answered, but then he ran away because he had hair of magical creature. He was humming Welcome to the Black Pride under his breath. I know that is not 80s, but pretend it is, okay? Bye, I said all sexily. That was Hedwig. He used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up, Satan said sadly, looking at his black nails. OMFG, I can get you back together, I said, fingering something I didn't know was in my pocket. A black coot is what we aim for, Cydio iPod that I could take videos with. Duns nails know about them? They kick ass. Okay, you can forget about your class for now, Hedwig. I'm going to show you something great. I led them to the Great Hall. Come on, you guys. Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake were all in the Great Hall. Lucian wouldn't talk with James because he had tried to shoot him. Go fuck yourself, you fucking douche, he shouted at him. Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now. You go fuck yourself, Samaro, Snape agreed, but I know he was lying 'cause it had been his fault James had almost shot Lucian. Be quiet, you guys, I said sexily. Me plan was working out great. Now I could make Voldemort good without doing it with him. Now Vampire's dad would never die, and... Okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys can start making out, I said, and I started to film them with the iPod. Cool, said Sirius as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out sexily. We watched as they started to take each other's clothes off sexily. Samaro, Sirius, Snake, and Lucian all watched, 'cause they were probably bi. I know Snape was bi. Oh my fucking God! Voldemort! Voldemort! Screamed Hedwig as his Glock touched Voldemort's. But suddenly, everything stopped as the door opened and in came Dumbledore and Mr. Norris.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Deb Zep, for joining My Immortal Quarantine Reading. And you can find Deb Zep. She's got a page on Facebook that you can like. And if you're watching this on Instagram, I have tagged her. And thank you if you're watching this. I'm so happy that some people apparently are. It's really exciting. Once again, I'm going to tell you that if you're enjoying the My Immortal Quarantine Reading, you should absolutely check out the My Immortal web series on YouTube by Media Junkie. I am not affiliated with it. I am just a really big fan of it. It's an incredible adaptation of this fan fiction. It is heartfelt and funny and just genuinely good content. So check that out. And also, if you have anything to spare, consider becoming a patron of Frigid New York. Again, the My Immortal Quarantine Reading, not technically affiliated with Frigid New York. However, I have met a lot of the talent here at the My Immortal Quarantine Reading through Frigid New York, and you can find them on Patreon if you have anything to give. And that's me done. That's day 41, chapter 41 over. Join me tomorrow for chapter 42. I'm very excited to have Eden Brower reading you chapter 42 tomorrow.